Okay, good morning, everybody. All right, take yourself off of mute. Let's talk. Pam, how are you?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Morning.
Hey, you guys are awful quiet today. Who's got something to say?
I've got breakfast going.
All right. Who else? What you grateful for, Brian?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for everything, for getting my daughter tonight. So we're gonna have some fun. Maybe go kick it by the pool for a little bit.
Maybe do what?
Hang out by the pool.
All right.
A little bit of sun.
Very good. Pam, what about you? I'm grateful to see you today, at least your eyes.
Sorry, I'm on my phone instead of my computer since my Wi-Fi is out at home. Or my not Wi-Fi, whole internet. No, I'm grateful that I'm going to see my husband this weekend. He's up at our cabin because of the Wi-Fi of the internet being out at home.
Okay. So you're headed up there then, huh?
Well, yeah, I've got some clients. I'm showing houses and lots up in that area. So I'm showing them Friday and Saturday. So I'll be up there with him.
All right. All right. Well, Ebony, what are you grateful for?
But all this stuff is clicking.
All this stuff is clicking. Okay, tell
Yes.
us more about that. What is your epiphany been?
It has been, so I just got to take my FMLS training, and it is amazing. So I thought I was doing okay with the search engine. Well,
Yeah.
after I took the class, I've learned so much more, and I feel that it's going to help me so much, pretty much to just get that search as accurate as possible. So that was my epiphany yesterday. It was definitely a day of teaching all day, trying to learn everything to make myself a better agent. So that's my gratefulness.
Okay. I had a couple of calls yesterday with a few agents, and remember we want to have this delicate balance um, of kind of what I would call the two departments of real estate. Okay. The first department is everything we need to know and learn. Okay. That's everything from contracts, negotiations, market stats, how to search for homes, presentations, all that stuff, right? Going on all the appointments, courting all the people, right? And the second department is your database, who you work with. So you want to have this delicate balance of spending time learning and spending time doing, right? And going out there into the field, into the marketplace, and securing appointments and securing clients. Because what we don't want is for you to go out there and only focus on client acquisition and not know what to say or how to handle them properly, professionally. Or the opposite, we don't want you to know so much but not have anyone to share it with. Make sense?
Absolutely.
So
Then,
if I look at your calendar, you should have time blocked for both of those topics. Okay.
mhm.
All right, cool. Brooke, what are you grateful for?
Hi, Bill.
Hey, good morning.
I'm
Are
grateful.
we ever going to see your face, or are you just going to be Brooke Bartel for now?
I'm getting ready right now because I have a meeting with Aubrey soon, so that's why.
Okay.
But I guess I'm grateful for having a closing in 2 weeks.
Awesome. Awesome. So things are going well with that one, right?
Yes, they
All
are.
right. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right. What did you learn? I'm going to put you on the spot for one second, if you don't mind.
Okay.
What did you learn from our discussion yesterday and your experience yesterday?
Well, I learned the main thing is when you're calling people about expireds that you want to come off from a place of curiosity.
Right.
helps a lot when you're
What
trying to.
about your mindset? What about your kind of the evolution of you going from reluctant to excited?
Well, what you said is they're not going to kill me, so I shouldn't really be scared of anything because at the end of the day, the worst they can do is say no.
That's right.
So,
I told Brooke yesterday, I said, I've done extensive research on this, okay? I have spoken with literally thousands and tens of thousands of agents. And of all the times that any of those people have ever called a prospect, a stranger, or somebody they knew, no one has ever died. And so nothing bad is going to happen. Like Brooke said, the worst that can happen is that they say, no, I'm not interested in your services and I don't want to speak to you again. Right. And meanwhile, they don't even know who you are and you don't know who they are, and it's no big deal. You just move forward. Okay. All right. Who's looked at the market stats today? Man, the market is hot. Have you guys looked at it? Okay, new listings. I'm looking in all of Metro Atlanta for the last 3 days. New listings, 1,189. Okay, 1,189 people, real estate agents, have sat down with the seller and got autographs. Okay, you deserve to be one of those 1,189. Okay, let me help you. Let's go get some listings, guys. Next, 1,461 people have sat at a closing table and gotten paid for all their real estate work. You deserve to be part of that group. Okay, and then 878 homes have gone under contract. So anybody that is nervous that there's not a lot of activity going on, or people aren't selling homes or buying homes or looking for homes or need to sell homes, that's just flat out not accurate. Okay, and that when people say that, it is an emotional reaction, and more often than not, it is coming from a place of a lack of data and information and evidence. And so our job is to show them that evidence and that information so that they don't make emotional decisions, and instead they make decisions that are tied to data. Make sense? So when you're on the telephone with people and you're courting them and you're coming from curiosity and you're asking them about their goals and you're checking in to see how they're doing, and they ask how the real estate market is, they say, man, I got to tell you, the real estate market's really busy. In fact, there's been 1,189 homes that have hit the market in the last 3 days. And by the way, don't say it's around 1,200 homes. That's not as, what's the word I want to use? That's not as valuable, if you will, than saying it's been 1,189. 1,189 means you've been doing research. 1,200 means you think it's around 1,200. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I would say it's more impactful.
Impactful, that's the word I'm looking for. Yes, that's right. I should just let you do these, Pam.
No, thank you.
I gotta tell you guys, looking at a bunch of black screens ain't that fun. Let me see your faces now. Man, tough crowd today. Tough crowd today. Okay, I want to make a little announcement. We are going to shuffle around the calendar a little bit. We're going to observe Juneteenth in this little group tomorrow. Okay, so I'm looking around my schedule for today and for next week and where I can put these things. And I also need to speak to Peggy Connors, who is going to be our guest tomorrow. But KWRI has closed and stated that Juneteenth is now a national or a holiday that KWRI is going to celebrate from this point forward. And Andy has made the announcement of course, as well for the Georgia Legacy Group. So the morning session, the lunch session with Peggy, and the launch mastermind we're going to postpone. And I'll be working to more than likely reschedule some of my little my one-on-ones. I will make that announcement to everyone via WhatsApp and tell you very shortly when we will be placing those events and rescheduling. Sound fair? Man,
Got it.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
fair. It takes us a minute to turn on our
unmute.
mic.
all right. What's on your mind today? Let's make it as interactive as possible so you guys can participate. What do you want to talk about today?
Well, I had someone, I'm doing really good with my social media, trying to stay active and posting and just giving as much information that I can,
Okay.
because in essence, it's making me more knowledgeable. But anyway, I had someone in which she wanted to know was in New York and in Connecticut. She is looking for lender information and down payment assistance. And I know nothing about that state, but I know she knows a lot of people, so I'm trying to just flood her with information. Where
Yep.
do I go to get that? I don't want to give her something that she could just pull off of Google herself. I kind of want to look good in her eyes.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I would do in this situation, which is she needs an introduction to a real estate person, right? It's not just, she doesn't just need information about loans and down payment. She needs somebody to begin a relationship with for once she has information about, okay, well, now I see this loan program and I can, get a little down payment assistance and everything will work out. Now what? So really a lot of that information should come ideally from the local real estate agent.
Okay.
Okay, so the first topic would be, let's get this person introduced to to a local agent. And then when you're courting that agent, you would say, hey, now this person, when you call that team leader, for example, you might say, okay, team leader, not only do I want one of your top performers, but I want somebody that's educated in down payment assistance programs.
Okay.
And then that agent gets an opportunity to connect them with partners that they have, worked with over the years and they have relationships with. And then your friend is connected with, not only do you have a referral in place, right, where you'll likely make a percentage of that commission check or referral fee, but you'll also have somebody that's already got that network and resource base in place. So you're not, no matter how much research you do, you're still going to probably know not as much as the local expert, right?
Okay.
So let's get that person into the hands of the local expert as quickly as possible. So if you go on kw.com and you go down to the very bottom, there's a little link that says, I think it's called Find an Office. I'll look it up real fast. It says, all right, Kathy Ray, what's going on?
Got a call a little while ago from somebody who I've been courting for a year, over a year, and we're setting up a 10 o'clock listing appointment.
Beautiful. All right, I want to come back to that. All right, kw.com at the very bottom, it has a little thing that says find an office. So you type in the city that person lives in, or that city the city that person wants to inquire about. You'll find the nearest local office. You call that number. You ask to speak with the team leader. You introduce yourself. You let them know you're from Atlanta, and you would like to speak with one of their best agents or their best agent that handles down payment assistance.
Okay.
And then you get and who knows about some of those programs. Then you get the name of that person. You interview them. Make sure that you think they'd be a good fit, and you make a three-way email introduction so everyone knows that you are recommending them. When you're on the phone with them, say, would you be okay with a 25% referral fee? And then there's a GAR form that is called broker to broker referral that you would complete, and I can make sure you fill it out right. If you want to fill it out and send it to me to review, I can help you with that. And you send it over to them to get their autograph. As soon as you get their autograph, you can share their contact information with a three-way email, okay?
I like that.
And then
Thank
all
you.
the burden of getting the correct and updated information to your friend is on the other person. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, Kathy, I'm going to ask you a quick question before I forget. You pull up Kelly on your phone, please.
I've got to go get my phone. Hold
Okay.
on.
Profit share is available on Kelly now, guys. Pam, you have anyone in your downline? Hello? Boy, you guys are tough today. Anyone got any jokes? Hey, Kathy, ask Kelly how much money you made in profit share. You guys know what profit share is, right?
Yes.
Okay. Profit share deposits in your bank on the 21st of every month. If somebody that you have attracted to KW or somebody that they have attracted to KW, going down 7 levels, earns profit for their local market center by having at least a transaction. The money, you can ask Kelly today, K-E-L-L-E, the app, and you say profit share, show me my profit share for this month, and it will tell you. It just posted last night. Guys, this is free money. I can't tell you how important this is. If you knew that you're going to get a couple $1,000s a month simply by sharing your story about what you're learning and your experience at KW, the vast majority of agents are not on track and they're not getting what they need. And my goal is to get you what you need so you can hit your, you got a smile on your face, Kathy.
No, it's only giving me April.
Update it. Make sure it's updated.
I did invite somebody to the open house, like a new agent. So I'm like, and he's been asking
Career
me.
day, you mean?
I'm sorry.
The career day?
Yes.
Okay, follow up with them. It was last night, right?
Yes.
Follow up with them. Say what you think. What did you enjoy the most?
Okay.
Compliment Robin. Hey, Robin's awesome, isn't she? She's a great leader in the office. She's super helpful. She's all that stuff, right? Make sure you connect all the people and give everyone a fine reputation to live up to.
Okay.
And then follow up. Hey, did you register for class? Need any help? Have any questions? Can I tell you how much I'm enjoying my morning sessions with Bill?
Cool.
It's not doing. It's taking time.
Okay. I've spent a considerable amount of time on profit share. I made almost $2,300 today.
Wow.
For you?
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know mine?
I can look it up. I gotta pull a different report. All right, Kathy, tell us about that call and that listing real fast, and I'll pull it up.
So this is it's the son and his husband of some past clients of mine. And a year and a half ago, it was November 2018, I started courting them. And, I've just stayed in touch and, just texting them every once in a while. Hey, what you need? Hey, we need a roofer, that kind of stuff. And, he just calls and says, okay, it's time to list. Can you talk to both of us at 10 o'clock? I said, sure. So we're going to do a Zoom call.
Love that. What kind of property do they have?
It is a townhome right off Lenox Road.
Nice.
2-bedroom. Yeah, it's a 2-bedroom, 2.5, 3-bedroom, because there's 1 bedroom in the basement. So, I went over there 2.5 years ago and told them what they needed to do. And so I guess they finally got it all done.
What's the name of the community?
Oh my gosh, Lenox. Now you ask me. Hold on.
Lenox Villas?
No. 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 I'll let me look it up.
It doesn't look like the internet has updated. Just Kelly has updated for the month.
I'll find that out later.
Okay. Yeah, post what you got on the page, because if I can be real blunt with you guys, between Aubrey and Andy myself and the leadership team and the agent leadership council and your 2 agent mentors, you got the best group of people around you that want to see you hit your goals. There is nothing that makes us happier than you living the life that you deserve to live. Whatever that means to you, whether it's financial, whether it's time, whether it's family, whatever. So you're lucky to have found this place. Now let's go share this idea with a bunch of people so that we can all benefit from a financial standpoint as well. Okay. All right, Kathy, when you find your number, you let me know. You should be able to ask Kelly, just make sure your app is updated and it should work. Okay.
It's updating.
Oh, cool. Okay, how are we doing with our 2 projects for this week? Have we been sharing our app? Have we been getting in conversation with people? How's that going?
I've shared it with 8 people so far.
What are they saying?
Thanks. It's, 2 of them were blown away by the neighborhood search. One of them, I had shared it with her, my client, Kimia Webb. I had shared it with her in February, but she was used to using Zillow. So this is the one I was telling you about yesterday, that 3 houses that we were supposed to see today had gone under contract, and they were still showing active in Zillow, but they had been under contract for several days. So she said to me, I guess I need to use the KW app. That's the most accurate. And then I took the opportunity, because she's a tech person. I said, Google employees tested this app out. And
beta tested.
That blew her mind.
Yeah. So what about, I mean, this is the first comment that thought that you don't have to be the only one to share it. Your friend, your client can share it. So, right. So say, what's your friend's name? Webb? Or your client's name? Webb? Kimmy? So, hey, Kimmy, would you be willing to make a post on your social media that just says, hey, for 2 years, I've been using the Zillow search app, and my awesome realtor, Kathy Ray, introduced me to this search app. And let me tell you what happened. Here's a home that's been off the market for 3 days. It's accurate on KW, where, by the way, you can search by neighborhood, and it's not accurate on Zillow. Here, check it out.
That's brilliant.
Say, hey, Kimmy, you do that? I'll send you a little dinner by Uber Eats. What do you want to eat? Right? I mean, literally, she could share that to 400 people, her friends on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, or both, that you essentially have no access to right now. And all of a sudden, now you have access to all these people. Right?
That's a great idea.
So, I mean, let's look to see, like, who are our raving fans? Like, who can really increase our exposure, right? What if she then said, I'm having a great time working with Kathy. She's teaching me so much about the real estate industry and how to buy, in the most strategic way. She actually is going to be hosting a home buyer seminar, which is essentially just a buyer presentation, in 2 weeks on Zoom. Here's the link for it, right? I mean, even if you got one person, it's worth it, right? So how can we leverage everyone else's social network to benefit ours? Does that make sense?
Yes, and I've not thought of that. That's brilliant.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to pay for it. Right. And what I would do is, you might ask her, she's probably a nice person and she'd do it for free. But what if you remember what we've been saying, Aubrey's been saying a lot, and it's an MREA, is this idea of surprise and delight, right? What if you said, hey, I'm so blown away by this app, and I'm so excited that you like it, and you're not the first person to tell me that Zillow is a little behind in their data and this is more up to date. Would you mind posting a message like this and share it with your people? And she's like, yeah, of course, Kathy, I'll do that for you. And then 2 hours later, she gets some hot chocolate chip cookies from, Tiff's Treats or something like that. You didn't tell her that they were coming. They just came. You didn't tell her that you were going to reward her. You just surprised her.
I got a gift card from a broker yesterday who's been trying to woo me, and I got a gift card for a broker for a snack, a shareable at a barbecue place. And it's like, wow, that was out of the blue, but I'm going to eat it, but I'm not going to go there. So
But you thought about it, and you thought it was cool, and
yeah,
you brought it up on this call.
it was I was surprised and delighted. But really, I mean, I forgot about it until you said surprise and delight. And then I went, aha, I was surprised and delighted yesterday.
But that she did her job.
She did her job.
Which is the next time you think about surprise and delight, you're going to think about it again.
Right. I'm going to surprise and delight somebody today.
Okay. So who are we going to surprise and delight today? Okay. Who are we going to surprise and delight tomorrow? Right. This should be part of your plan. It should be something that is being considered all the time. How can I surprise and delight somebody? Brian, you texting somebody right now to surprise and delight them? There you go.
I have somebody whose birthday is today. I'm actually going to go visit him here in a little bit.
Yeah, don't just hit happy birthday on the computer. Yeah, that's what everybody does, right? Yep. Send them a little video text, or actually, I don't know, call them.
I'm going to go visit him. He's even like better. 5 minutes down the road.
Right, even better.
I know he may be in the market.
Ah, so, man, now we're really talking. Yeah, I did something for the first time yesterday. I've never done before. I actually had a Zoom lunch date. Okay, we had arranged for, she was going to go get lunch, and I was going to go get lunch, and we were going to sit at our computers and eat lunch together, and have a conversation, right? And while she was talking, I was eating. While I was talking, she was eating, right? I mean, look, this is the new normal. We're gonna have to figure out how to get together with people, right? I'm not really, honestly, I don't know if I'm ready to eat, 2 feet from somebody in an enclosed building right now. But I'll be happy to do it over the phone. What? You what, Kathy?
I am ready to do that.
Okay. All right. I'll show you guys. My wife got me a face shield. Maybe I'll wear it one day for you guys. I'm not crazy about the thing, to be honest.
Did you see the helmets for the NFL that have been going around?
No, I haven't seen that.
They're the full-fledged helmet, but it's more like a motocross helmet.
Oh gosh. All right, so I want you guys to think today about how can we surprise and delight somebody that is not expecting to be surprised and delighted. And also, how can we leverage the impact we're making on one person and encourage them to share that impact with others so that everyone involved can win, right? So if Kimmy shares shares not just the app here, download this, it's got to come with a story. It's got to come with a sentence or two.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get somebody else to do it because she is, she's a school teacher and she will not have a face. She doesn't have any social media. So.
A lot of times they have like, are you
somebody else's name?
Yeah, like they have a profile and their friends know what the real profile is.
Yeah.
But it's like, Kimmy teacher or Kimmy Smith when it's really Kimmy Jones or something, right? So it's not able to be. I have a number of friends who are teachers who have essentially fake names on Facebook. So ask her, hey, do you have a Facebook page? Right? Because you know who makes one of the best real estate agents out there?
Teachers.
Right. Leslie Peters was a teacher. Joanne Curtin was a teacher.
And she and I have talked about that.
Right. They are patient, organized. They have a great work ethic. They're good at listening. Okay. They care that everything in their world revolves around education and teaching. Right. That's the stuff you can't train. I can teach you how to do a buyer presentation in 5 minutes. Okay. But I can't teach you how to be ethical if you're not ethical. Okay. All right, we're going to wrap up. I'm going to, for those that came a couple minutes late, I'm going to send out a message today to the group, letting them know I'm going to postpone the morning session, the lunch session, and the launch mastermind for tomorrow. And we're going to observe Juneteenth, just like the office and just like the GLG and just like KWRI. And I'll be in touch with you very, very soon about how to, when we're going to put those things on the calendar. It'll most likely be next week, okay? We will still have the all group session today. That's from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So I hope you guys will join us for that. Bring all of the things that we should be celebrating and all the things that you're that you've got some questions about, and we will tend to that right away. Okay. All right. Go surprise and delight them today. Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks, Bill.
You're
See y'all
welcome.
later.